Welcome back to the final segment of ILFL Soccer Night. We were talking about the Challenge Cup, we were talking about the Legends Cup, and we were talking about the phenomenal season that London Tigers have had. I mentioned 3 trophies that they've won, so they were the champions of the Legends Cup, they are the champions of the Vets League. They've also taken the Open Age Premier Division, let's not forget. They took that crown off Stepney, hoping to catch up with Stepney. Stepney 6-7 times champion. London Tigers are now 3 times champions, so well done to them on that. But the Unity Cups has always been split into 2 for us. We had the Legends Cups, which is the over 35s, and we've had our Super Cups, which everyone knows about, and I don't know why I'm explaining it to you. But London Tigers swept both of them. So we've spoken about the old boys and the management of Mesbah and Camrose, and you know, now let's give some credit to your Super Cup winners, because Tariq and the work he's done there.
Tariq, he last year they lost in the semi-final to Tower Hamlets, and he was hurt. And from there he said to me, if I ever want, I don't care about the league, I don't care about the League Cup or anything, but this is the tournament that I want to win next year. So he's been on it for the whole year, and this is another tournament. Again, it comes down to the financial rewards you get, that he wanted to give something back, because Tariq's been with us in the club from the age of 5.
Wow.
And he's a one-man club man, and he's never gone anywhere else, and even now he's still working with the under-7s, under-9s, under-13, whatever is required, he's hands-on. And he said, I want to give something back to the youth, because that's what I learned. So again, the financial was the inspiration that he required. The players that was there were all up for it. What we have got at Tigers, as you said yourself, is that unity. If somebody wants something, they just get around and they just make themselves available. And they want to play for the manager. They want to play for the manager. Even when I was managing, I've never seen some of these guys for 10 years, because I moved out for London, and when I come back in, they still recognize who I was. And some of them did not even know me, but because they knew I was involved with Tigers, they just played for me. So Tariq's got the same respect, he's got more respect, because he was also a player. And he's played at the high level.
Highest level, yeah.
Okay, he's played at the highest level. So he knows who to play, who not to play, and he's very, very fair. He's very, very fair. I know he used 18 players, and every single one of them got games. It didn't matter who they were playing against or how good they were or anything, but he gave everybody the game, and he treats everybody exactly. And that's the reason why the end result was there, was the players wanted to play for him.
Yeah.
And same thing. Yeah, same thing happened in the league. I predicted beginning of the season that we'll have a new name on the thing. Reach out, pushed us right to the end.
I think it came down to last 10 minutes.
Last 10 minutes, and we won on goal difference.
Yeah, last 10 minutes.
We won on goal difference. Yeah. But again, when it's needed, the players responded. You know, we lost the first 2 games in the league to Beaumont, and we drew with Bromley. And I thought, there you go, we've done it again. But as I said about competitiveness of the league, is nobody knows who and what and how.
It's funny you say that, because we did spend the beginning of this, I mean, first few weeks, I remember myself when I presented, and David would present, we were talking about, is it reach out, is it Stepney, is it reach out, is it Stepney? London Tigers pulled through again.
It's London Tigers, if we're there or thereabouts in end of November, December, towards the end, we know. We somehow get to the line.
Yeah.
Somehow get to the line, but it's that start again.
As long as it's within reach, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jermaine, I want to ask you, because it's interesting, we've actually got ourselves a little discussion here about management style, and I want to get your opinion from Hackney Lately, because it seems like your Alex Ferguson type, hairdryer type management works in some cases, and then the success formula for London Tigers this year has been your cool, calm and collectiveness type managerial. And what's your opinion on that?
I think what works best is, like you said before, with the cup, where the manager used everybody. What you can't have is, you know, the people that's turning up there every week not playing, you know, and that's the thing that managers have to make sure that they do as a manager. You know, the players that are committed to the clubs, that they're the ones that they make sure are there playing, and that's what I've seen that's worked. Because if you do it the other way, you can end up just destroying your club. And so I think for me, the management way is to get the right players in your team that are there, that work hard for each other, whether it be training or turn up consistently every week. those are the players that you need to get into your side. And once you've got those players, then it should be easy to run your club.
Well, again, a big congratulations and well done to London Tigers. Four trophies to collect this, at least for this coming award ceremony. There are 2 trophies still up for grabs. Just before I go to my pundit Rash, actually, I'll bring up on the screen the results for you. So we had the semi-final of the Veterans Challenge Cup, and these were the games. Elite Vets were playing against Riverside Vets, and London Tigers B played against Beaumont Masters B. So Elite playing against Riverside, who won their division, beating Riverside there 2-1 on penalty. So that was an absolute close game, having finished 0-0. And then for once, London Tigers Vets are not going to be in the final, because London Tigers Vets B got knocked out by Beaumont Masters B 2-1. So the 2 finalists for the Challenge Cup, which is the bottom fixture there, is Beaumont Masters B versus Elite Vets. And let's not forget the original cup, the actual League Cup, Sire versus Weavers, where Sire knocked out London Tigers. So London Tigers, if you're not in the final, it seems like you're in the semi-finals. But Rash, let's not talk about London Tigers for once, and let's talk about these 2 coming finals. It's this Thursday, isn't it?
It's this Thursday, so it was planned for last Thursday. Unfortunately, due to the lighting problems, we had to be postponed, so it's definitely happening this Thursday. Credit to all the 4 teams. I think Sire deserved a well done pat on the back, because I think they had a really good season in the Vets League. They did perform well in the league. I know they came 3rd, but to get to the cup final, it's a massive achievement. Weavers win the league itself and get to the final again. They're not surprised, to be honest. They should be a Premiership side, so both teams deserve that. With the Challenge Cup, obviously it's for Division 1 and Division 2. A lot of credit needs to go to Elite. They beat the Division 2 champions Riverside. They beat Division 1 champions Weavers to get to the final. And Beaumont Masters B, we sneaked in to the final as well. Again,
well, I think you won convincingly.
Can I come here? As humble as Rashid is, in the semi-final, the goal that Mamoon scored would have won any game. I've never seen a guy hit a volley. And the man of the match for that game, the humbleness I will say is Rashid, because I actually played in that game. Rashid, second half, the man was possessed.
Rashid?
Yeah, Rashid, our man was possessed in the second half.
No, had I known all of this, I wouldn't have asked him the question. I was so focused on the Elite Riverside game. I didn't realize, but Rash, well, you need some praises, young man.
I think on that day what helped was that Tigers, obviously, they had to win the game to win the league itself. And I think for us, it was a bit of a distraction. And for a B team, which entered just for playtime, wasn't to win the league or sort of get to the final. I think because we couldn't get to the A team, we made a B team, so at least we get some play time, give everyone a chance to play. To get to semi-final, we thought this is once in a lifetime opportunity for a B side, and obviously London Tigers, I know it's B team, but still it's London Tigers. And we've had this little competition between Beaumont and London Tigers in the recent weeks. It's quite frustrating. I think this is the first time on open play we've beaten them. We've beaten them in the past by penalty shootout, but actually
that's the A teams now, isn't it? Because
A and B we faced each other in the UK Championship, in the Super Cups, in the league, wherever. But to beat them in open play is the first time. So that for us was a massive achievement. So,
gentlemen, thank you very much for that. I have 2 minutes to wrap this all up because there's a few things I haven't spoken about. So I'm going to let these guys take a rest for another week. I'm going to take you over to the screens because there's something very important I need to remind everyone about and tell everyone about. It's coming up and I think it's all itching away. So very shortly on the screen coming up for you is the UK Bangladeshi Championships. There is the 2016 logo. It was in partnership with ILFL, MK Galacticos and Shopman League, which David ran through last week with you. And the final is taking place, there it is, on the 2nd of June at Northampton FC Sixfield Stadium. Yes, the actual Northampton Stadium. We're going to have the final between Beaumont and Newark, and you might have just heard Rash sneaking it in there. Beaumont knocking out London Tigers to get to that final. So that is a big, the original UK Bangladeshi Championships, the competition where you will definitely see the best Bangladeshis playing compared to the other competitions out there that are so-called Bangladeshi orientated. So that is the big one, the 2nd of June. The other thing that we want to do, our Summer League is up and running. If I quickly go over to the Summer League screen, there you have it. There is the Summer League fixtures. So the Summer League is this Sunday, and it's 10 teams, 1 division. It's quick fire. It's a proper, and Summer League is what it should be. It's a pre-season tournament. So these are the 10 teams that have decided to enter this competition for the pre-season tournament. They will be playing each other once, and the winner takes that lovely prize of being the Premiership Summer Premiership title holder. Last year we had Lotus win the title, Robin Hood Tigers running up. This year Lotus have different plans for their pre-season, so Robin Hood Tigers remain there. Technically could be called the holders. So this, I'm just going to read out the fixtures to you. Ace versus AMY, Arsenal versus Robin Hood Tigers, Boundary versus Hawk and Eagle, Italian, a new team in. They're going to play against St Catherine, and then we have Walthamstow Red Star against Fish Island. That is the Summer League, so they will be taking place. Fixtures are now on the website, and for those of you that haven't registered your players, you have until Wednesday to get your players registered in order for them to play this Sunday. So that's everything. I've run out of time. I've got a dash. These guys have got a dash, but we'll be back next week. David Joseph, we've got a few more things to discuss with you. Talk about the Summer League. Until then, we'll see you next time.